once.
That's important. She's afraid of heights, which isn't great.
I'm afraid of heights.
She's afraid of falling.
Got it.
Yeah.
But who isn't? That's the worst part of heights.
Yeah.
If you didn't have to worry about falling, it's like no big deal.
True.
Hi guys, welcome back to The Modern Idiots. My name is Rory.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sarah.
Today we are watching The Owl House, Season 1, Episode 9. What happened last time on The Owl House, guys?
Last time I feel like was more of an episodic episode. I feel like all we really saw was they swapped bodies, so they sort of got to have their Freaky Friday moment and see.
You said episodic episode.
Well, yeah, it was like an episode. Yeah, it's a type of episode. Well, you know, it didn't really move the overall plot along.
No, I understand what you meant. I just thought it was funny.
But yeah, so they sort of all swapped bodies. They all got to see what it was like living in the other's shoes, and of course they were all like, "Oh wow, your life is worse than I thought. It's
harder than I realized."
Yeah.
And it was stupid of them all to do this because they all have troubles the others were not equipped to handle.
Yeah.
At least
that could
Luce
have been bad.
now probably understands not to advertise Ida too much.
Exactly.
Although Ida does seem pretty proud about how all her wanted posters and doesn't seem to be hiding like
she
too
likes the
much.
wanted posters. Yeah, she just doesn't like the
with like a
neon
quadrillion.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like outside of that, I mean, I feel like not a ton happened aside. Like, there will probably be some sort of ramification of Luce as Ida, like breaking out of jail and like with Lilith there. But other than that, I don't think there was anything.
Actually, yeah, they all were body swapped. So for all we know, Lilith is a dog from now on.
Yeah, we'll see if the people who got hit in the end revert back to their pre-episode forms.
My guess is the magic will have worn off or something like that, but maybe they somehow address it.
From here on out, Lilith is just a three-headed dog.
I mean, I would actually find that hilarious. I think they should have run with that.
Well, maybe they do.
Yeah,
we'll have to see.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing else from me.
All right. Well, then let's get into the episode.
Lilith, the three-headed dog.
Human artifacts. Because at my old school, we had real treasures. Who thinks I should be president?
I don't know. Bartholomew for press.
I'm an undecided voter. I'm gonna touch all the objects first.
These are fakes.
What? You can't prove that.
What if I brought in an expert? She'll prove I'm right.
Sure you will, Augustus. Sure you will.
Principal Bump banned me from outside.
There ain't nothing for you at that Dweebus factory. And no offense, Dweebus.
That's okay.
Well, I would love to go someday. Better than unpacking boxes in an Eda coven.
Oh, you think you're clever, huh? First off, it's the bad girl's coven. And second off, I guess you don't want in on the t-shirt order, huh?
I want to learn magic, and they teach that at Hexside.
I don't want to hear another word about Hexside. Unless it's Hexside is on fire, and let's grab front row seats.
Let's just go on a field trip and bring this club to them.
Luce, about the band. I got the band lifted. Oh my gosh. Yes. Of course I'll be here tomorrow.
I feel like every episode is like one of them like lying to make it seem like, yeah, you can come over for the sleepover. Yeah, you are in band.
I always forget you're there. I forget I'm here too.
What is wrong with this fucking owl?
It's gonna work out after all.
What about all the wanted posters around school?
What?
Yeah, just bring them out of school.
I don't know.
This. Behold, your new cowl.
Whoa, I love it. Oh, a showman. I totally get it. You bring the razzle, I'll bring the dazzle.
Aww.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
it's a horrible watch.
See you after school, Willow. Bye, friend. Be safe.
I don't think he
trying
knows
to
what he's
protect
doing.
you. Hexside chews up anything unique and spits out bland mush.
I chew insects. I turn them into mush.
Why do we need to hear
That's
him?
Does she need to draw her own conclusions?
All I know is you taught me, and I turned out just fine.
I gotta get that girl into school.
What? No,
That one got me.
Hi, Zooks.
No, detention.
That's new. Well, they kind of showed up after your last visit. Things now trouble. Literally.
Come on, Zuki.
Ew.
This must be your human? Looks like another witchling to me.
Ta-da! A human? I've been doing this for years. She's here to authenticate your treasures.
They can't know I lied.
Did they leave something?
Probably.
Cause they're so stupid.
I do not like that little gremlin.
Been quite a while since I've sat here, huh? I gotta admit.
Isn't
it's
she wanted?
weird, but
What are you doing here, Elin?
I want to enroll my human loose at Hexside. And before you get all judgy,
That's not a bad idea.
you know good. Wait, really?
I think the student body could learn a lot from having such an exchange student. But before I even consider that, there's a lot to be answered for.
Huh? I thought there'd be more.
What is that? Look at the security guard. Kitties, you're on camera. Play nice.
The illusion track homeroom.
Oh, it's them.
Wait, you're here. Who is that? That's one of my illusions. Takes notes for me when I'm not around.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's more than, it's not just an illusion. That's misleading. It's not an illusion in the sense like the person who just like tied their face together couldn't actually breathe. If it were an illusion,
Oh, yeah,
they'd
you're
be
right.
able to breathe. It would just make it look like they didn't have a face.
Maybe they just made it look like they weren't able to breathe.
I don't think so.
The human.
She's horrifying.
It's very rude.
Loose, will you inspect the items?
Stop. I'm new here at Hexside. Making friends has been hard, so I lied. They're all fakes. I'll go. I'm sorry.
Hey man, it's okay.
You're not
We
alone.
honor your honesty.
You're one of us. Thanks, guys.
He's creeping me out.
I knew you'd understand. Good luck.
They haven't cleaned it up in what, like 20 years?
Well, I just have one thing to say. There she is. She's the intruder.
No, it's fine. The ban's been lifted. Tell him, Gus.
Who's the liar now, Augustus?
Where are you taking me?
Detention.
That's
I can't believe
detention?
You fell for that. Like I'd actually apologize. So what are you gonna do, Mr. President?
Executive action.
But I didn't pull the alarm. It was Augustus. Are you even listening to me?
Loose, Gus, you said the ban was lifted.
What is happening?
Detention.
There. The girls' changing room is ghost free.
Are you ready to give up? You've barely scratched the surface.
Friendship is the real magic.
Oh
They're
god.
just as bad as loose. She's loving here.
Oh God.
Alright. What's next, Bumpikins?
Believe it or not, at my old school, I was in detention plenty of times.
That isn't hard to believe. You're kind of a jerk.
Well, down in detention, this jerk is king. Alrighty.
What does that even mean?
What does
You
that
lied
mean?
to me. You lied about the ban.
That's just the guy's name.
I was afraid.
No, I mean that they're in there.
You did.
I don't know.
Being younger than everyone is hard. I'm sorry. I get it. I just wish you told me the truth.
Who are they?
Making up to you, Luce. I've got a plan.
But what about like the other kids that have been in there?
Yeah, what?
Are they like dead?
That's what I'm asking.
You will be a good student.
I will be.
They're being legal guide.
Oh, I don't use magic.
What about the other kids?
Fuck them.
And do
Too
their
far
parents? Do their parents worry when they don't come home?
Cut off a loud Cerebi, and we should be good.
It'll be very exciting to have a real human exchange student.
And you won't tell the Emperor's Coven about this, will you?
No, Heckside School is safe for you both. I'm the principal, not a stooge.
Yeah?
Guess who got you into Heckside?
What?
Sorry, Principal Bump. Sir. What did you do? You are both banned from this campus.
Ah, come on, kid.
Wait, Principal Bump, don't play him loose. This is all my fault.
If that's so, Augustus, would you be willing to accept her punishment as your own?
Yes, Principal Bump, I would.
Huh. Dang, Dweebus.
Very well. In light of that, barring any more trouble, you shall officially be enrolled in Heckside School next semester.
I know you're too smart to fall for that one witch, one coven nonsense. You can learn a lot from the witches here. And maybe teach them some of that bad girl coven magic too.
I didn't hear that. As of now, I'm removing you from the Human Appreciation Society.
Does that make me president?
Impressive. Still alive. Yes, I suppose you are.
Yes.
You better enjoy this place, kid.
Since you've been conned.
Great song.
Wow. Buck was not exaggerating. You were a terrible student.
So I feel like this episode, the main plot points were one, or I guess the main plot points at the end of it, were that one, Luce is going to be enrolled in the school. So see how that goes. Curious to see if she has any sort of opinion on joining a coven, even though Ida is very clearly making it known that she does not want her to fall for that, and more just to learn the magic and then, take it for yourself and be creative. Then we also met a new shitty character who may be a new...
Bartholomew?
Yeah. He's way worse than Amity ever was. Like, Amity was like a classic sort of like mean girl.
I mean, I don't know. Amity almost got her dissected.
I am curious though. He keeps referencing this other school, so I'm curious if that ever like comes into play. If we're gonna learn more about what that other school is like, where it is.
I'm not convinced we'll even see him again.
I think we'll see him again. Especially like maybe if they like hadn't like said, okay, now you're the new president of the Human Appreciation Club, but the fact that they did makes it seem like he's gonna be sticking around. And the fact that they introduced this other school makes me think that like at some point it will come up again. Really hoping for like a Tri-Wizards Cup sort of situation.
Okay, but can we talk about detention?
Yeah. What do
Yeah.
you want to talk about?
They just kill their students?
They didn't kill.
We didn't
They
see
were
anyone die.
they were just perpetually brainwashed into being good students.
And
And-
never left the sacks?
We're not.
We don't know how long they
How
were.
long
This
they
is
were
all
for.
one kind of
He said,
day.
surprised he's still alive.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You make a good point.
I know. She should have taken out someone else because there's a 99.9% chance that their personality was better than his.
Okay, but I mean, right thing in that context of like
Saying
saving
if you
him.
can save one person and you know one person's a dick, save someone else.
They're all in detention. They don't know. Like, well, if you accidentally save the worst person in there
Yeah.
without any knowledge.
But I think statistically, the person you save is going to be better than that kid.
How would you know? You have no
Yeah,
idea
that's
what any of
amazing.
the other students are in there.
Because all the other teenage characters we've met, none of them are as awful as that kid.
You don't know. You haven't seen them.
But none of those other kids have been in detention either.
Sorry, our camera died real quick, so we just reset up.
I am curious if like they said she'll be enrolled next semester, so I don't know if that's like going to be like next episode or if there's like some time that's going to go by. Didn't really seem like they were in the end of a semester, but at the same time, like that probably wasn't the point of the episode. So
Also, there was a little bit of a weird thing of would you be willing to accept her punishment of being banned from the school? Oh, we'll kick you out of presidency for the Human
Well,
Appreciation.
he said, would you be willing to accept her punishment? Which I guess you can interpret as, would you be willing to be punished?
in her place,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, to
But-
receive punishment.
But yes, I took it the same way.
Yeah.
So like then obviously if that's like okay, someone either gets banned or you just like get kicked out of their club, like this doesn't really seem equal. But
Yeah.
But I mean, presumably he knows how much Gus cares about the club. He was the president. He probably, as far as we can tell with Gus, he seems to be pretty open about his enthusiasm for humans. He probably knew it meant a lot to him.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd say I'd say getting banned would do the same thing, right? It's still.
Yeah, but it's
It'd be
also a
worse.
much more extreme for a first-time offender. Like, as far as he knew, would lose. Like, here's this random kid who showed up and caused havoc, and I kicked them out, and they showed up again.
Yeah, fair enough.
Gus is like, here's a person who's always been a diligent student, or what, presumably, you know.
I think it was just phrased in a way that it was surprising when he wasn't banned.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I wonder, like, if she has to choose a track when she gets to the school, or like if she does, which track she'll
Like,
choose.
will she be allowed to?
not choose one?
Yeah, not do one.
But I mean, choosing a track in the school also doesn't bind you to that match. It's only once you be right. It's only once you like bind to that coven. I don't know if choosing the track is the same thing as that. So that'll also
I mean, we
be-
saw Willow's track change.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But you can chase out. But like, I'm curious if, like, yeah, I guess if once you, but like in the same sense, like once you choose a coven, can you change covens and like your magic sort of gets switched over?
No, it's an interesting thought.
So
How will it affect Luz in her decision?
yeah,
If it will affect Luz in her decision.
exactly. So.
Well, thank you guys very much for watching with us. We will catch you next time.